Alright guys, so today my truck's in the shop and I've got a chance to do a review on my dad's 2019 Ram Rebel that he just picked up.
Yeah, I'm all in. Brody on the line, I'm tapping in. God out here pulling the strings for me. A girl on the line, she feeling me. Preoccupied by the motivation. Put in the time, pay the entry fee. Bro on the right, yeah, he kinda nice. Inside of my mind, no one's real as me. Lately, life has been gorgeous. Wake up to clear, my eyes hit recorded. Praise up to God, I ain't chasing no bitch. Swinging and miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it distorted. Disconnected, I've been cordless, I've been cordial, I've been exploring. I got a whole lot, but somehow I want more of it. Yeah, I went to tour and put on for the soil. Hey, bruh, remember they used to ignore us? Now they dropped me the pin with the cord and they catch me running through the ordinance. Remember we couldn't afford the whip. Pushing and scraping, that shit was so ageless. We blowing on grapes for the flip.
So it's a little cold, but figured I'd start on the exterior. The paint coat on this is Maximum Steel Metallic, Ram calls it. Now at some angles it almost looks like a black. Some lights it almost looks like a gray, but actually it's hard to tell. There's actually a metal flake. It's like a gray and a blue mixed with some metal flake. So it either looks blue, gray, or black depending on the angle and the lighting. Now obviously it's the Rebel, so you got that classic Rebel front end. That's different than the other Ram 1500s. They got the cowl hood with the black vents and the badge stamped in there. Standard 1500 mirrors, not the flip out ones. Tires that come on the Rebel are the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrax 18-inch wheel, and these are a 275 tire. And I know the standard 2019s come with a Bridgestone Dueler, more of a street tire. Tunnel cover, running boards. Got the black back end. Now the Rebel does have the black painted dual exhaust tips. This particular truck does not have the air ride in it. However, my dad went to the Ram dealership and he got the bags installed with the nubs here to fill them up. Obviously left side, right side. And those you can even, if you don't have an air compressor, you can even pump those up with a bicycle pump. So that's pretty nice. Level out the rear. Do a quick walk around. Now for the engine in this. You got the new updated 5.7 Hemi. It's a little dirty in here, but so this motor now puts out 395 horsepower and 410 foot-pounds of torque, which is pretty close. A little bit more than the Chevy 5.3, a little bit less than the 6.2, but hangs right there with them. And the Ford, I don't know, EcoBoost is obviously, it's a whole thing, whole new thing in itself. This truck also comes with the, don't quote me on this, 34-gallon fuel tank, I believe, a little bit bigger. And the rating is, it's got a 2,000-pound payload, can tow 12,750 pounds it's rated at. Got that soft drop tailgate. Standard with the spray and bed liner. He threw a mat in here as well. Don't know the MPG off the top of my head. I believe they say it still should get, you know, low 20s highway, which is pretty good for half-ton truck. Now we'll go to the interior. So the Rebel interior package, a little bit different. It's the standard black Ram interior, excuse me, but it's got some twists on it. Obviously you got some red on the seats. Rebel is stamped in there. The pattern of the Goodyear Duratrax tires. It's almost got this carbon fiber diamond plate, and then everything is outlined in this nice crimson red. Red stitching, all the details. The big screen. Back seat has loads of room. Sorry, I got some stuff back here. Seats are automatically reclined a little bit. This is the, you know, new 4-inch mega cab. Storage under the seats. Got your plugins there. Heat. More carbon fiber. Backs of the seats are red. Again, loads of room in here. This does have, I think it's the 17 speaker sound system. Speakers in the ceiling, doors, everywhere. Now hopping in the driver's seat. And I'm gonna try to do my best with this whole review on this truck. And just know that I'm a diehard Chevy guy. So all of this, some of it's, you know, obviously facts I'm listing. Some is my opinion. And honestly, for a Chevy guy, me, this thing is nice. Drivers, you got that more, I know the Rams sit up a little higher, but you still got that more cockpit feeling. You know, this is a little bit higher. You know, you got your center console going all the way up, so you're just secluded in here. One thing I really like that the Chevys don't have is the gauge cluster. You know, you got the red all the way around, the white needles. The Chevy has just got that little screen in there and stuff's just jumbled on the screen. You know, you got RPM, speed, temp, gas, and then your screen in the middle, you've got all your different modes to go through. So yeah, and then you got, you know, your battery there, oil there. You'll get your range when the truck's on. It shows trailer, trips, all that, and everything's just so laid out nice. Everything has a spot that it goes. Now, one thing I don't like being a Chevy guy is this. Like, what the hell is that? You know, I get in here, I'm used to going like that. 4 high, 2-wheel drive, 4 low, that's all laid out nice there. You can lock the axle. And I don't know for sure what this is. It shows a truck going down a grade. I don't know for sure what that is. Over here, you got all your lighting controls, standard over there. This truck does come with the big screen. There is... Turn the truck on. There is so much stuff you can do with this truck. You got your nav, again, seat controls, phone, media, all these controls, mirror dimmer, heated seat, backup camera. Backup camera, roughly about the same size as the Chevy, being you only get half the screen. Obviously those turn. I mean, I've played around with this thing a lot and I still haven't figured it all out. All your climate controls, you also have buttons on the side. Tuning, volume, all that if need be. Your apps, you got, I mean, I'll give you guys a look here. You can literally see everything that it has. Trailer brakes, the manual controller. You got traction control, tow haul, and then your parking sensors front and back. It's just, Ram, to me, I kind of compare Rams to the Corvettes. The Corvette was always performance and never had that great of interior. Sorry, Chevy, but like the C5, C6s, all that, like those are pretty newer vehicles and they had shit interiors. Same thing with the Dodges. You know, Dodge's always been about the working man, towing, performance, all that, Mopar. And the Dodges just had pretty shit interiors. But like the Corvette, when they got to the C7, really stepping up their interior game, Ram has definitely done the same thing. I mean, everyone by now has seen the Ford interior, Chevy interior, and pretty much the Ram interior, and they did a really good job just laying everything out. And again, the red, the carbon fiber, just the details of everything. You got a little holder for your phone, charge it, CD player, your outputs there, Massive center console with this that slides. You got that. 2-stage. If you're working, you got a bunch of measurements here. And how deep that goes. Again, my dad struck a bunch of stuff in here right now. White and red stitching on there. And yeah, really nice center console. I know Ford's got a really good center console, and the Chevy's kind of so-so. So, I don't know. The 2020 Chevys that I've seen, you know, they just seem like the same as the last ones. But Ram's really definitely stepped it up. And I give them props to that. Got dual glove boxes over there. Got these are the floor mats in the Rebel. They got the red Ram head. Garage door opener built in. Sliding rear window. One thing that I don't get is, you know, this is all top trim stuff. Why is there not LEDs in here? That is a complaint I have. Not a big deal. Lights that you can still see, but everything's all fancy. And then you put just regular old style lights in there. And then also, just like Chevy's Trail Boss, the passenger seat is manual. Slide and tilt is all manual versus my driver's seat here is all power. We'll go for a quick drive here. One thing too is this thing is so smooth. Crossing railroad tracks, cracks in the road, potholes, it's as smooth as a car. And that, for a truck, granted is a half ton, it should be a little smoother, but that is just a huge thing to me. Just comfort, and the comfort in this is definitely up there. So I'm gonna get out on the main road and probably do a quick 0 to 60. I don't have a timer, but you can watch the speedometer and be the judge for yourself. And if you guys want to see more trailer towing or anything like that, you can watch, I think the Fast Lane truck compares all the different trucks. So there you have it. A little bit of wheel spin, not too bad, but when this thing grips, it goes. Another thing that I did forget to mention is this truck is the 8-speed transmission, and it shifts so smooth and way better than the old 6 speeds. I really do, even though Chevy's got 2 more with the 10-speed. I drove that 2020 Trail Boss, and even though the Chevy's got 2 more gears, they're equally smooth through the gear shifts. And props to both companies on these 8 and 10-speed transmissions, and just the technology and time that they put into these trucks to make the driver's experience a better comfort and just better experience driving. I mean, people spend so much money on these trucks, you know, you work out of them, daily drivers, whatever, and it's nice having companies that put the time in it to cater towards the driving experience. Here we'll do a quick pull from about 35. So again, the new Hemi pulls pretty hard. Also, I apologize too if this video seemed a little bit rushed. My dad's got to go out and run some errands, and I was just running errands in this truck, so trying to make it a good review, but make the video pretty quick so I can get his truck back to him. So I'm sure I forgot a lot of things. I mean, there's so much going on with this truck. I mean, Ram claims 100+ new features, so I know I didn't cover all of them, but did the best I could to give a general overview for you guys. So again, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. and I'll see you in the next video.